Oh, wow, your boy, Deal 47, all-day hand pop off, know what it is. Getting towards the end of the wooden spoons now. Popping off as much rugby league information as possible right now. The very worst wooden spoon in recent times, in the modern era. One of the worst wooden spoons of them all. Newcastle Knights 2016 wooden spoon in Australian Rugby League. And so you don't miss any crucial rugby league information as we're always watching this video all the way through to the end. So, I've already said, in 2016, Newcastle managed one measly win and one measly draw for the entire season, and that was all she wrote. The last time a team only won one game in a season was 23 years prior, in 1993. The beleaguered Gold Coast Seagulls managed just one win in 1993. So, of course, I've made the 1993 Wooden Spoon video for that on this channel. Scroll through the Wooden Spoon playlist on this channel to find that video if you would like to watch that one. So, Newcastle Knights Wooden Spoon stats in 2016. 26 rounds, they had their 2 byes. Yeah, they managed just 1 win and 1 draw and 22 losses. And of those 22 losses, they had 18 consecutive losses to finish off the year. So after they'd had their only win of the year in round 6 against West Tigers 18-16, they then managed to lose 18 consecutive games to finish it off, believe it or not. Wow, absolutely wow. Yeah, just can't believe it. The scorers, the stats first, I should say. They'd scored only 305 points in 2016 and conceded exactly 800 before it against minus 495. But you probably do expect that. Given the fact that they've lost 22 out of 24 games, you do expect something that horrendous. And the scorers, not one player could get a century of points, and not one player could get double figures in the tries. The leading point scorer was Trent Hodgson, and he got 1 try, 47 goals, 1 field goal, 99 points. And the leading try scorer was Nathan Ross, and he got 9 tries. Props to Nathan Ross, though, because one of those 9 tries, which we'll explain, was in the round 16 loss to St George Illawarra 30-18, and also one of the most freakish tries we've ever seen. One of the all-time great tries, and a completely solo effort too. It was absolutely phenomenal, even though they lost the game, and it wasn't over hiding their cocks. And even more humiliating, and I usually do humiliating moments like for specific games that the Wooden Spoon team lost, but get this humiliating stat. I said that Newcastle only won 1 game all year in 2016, so the Knights sent to Dane Gagai. He had the humiliating statistic of winning more games at State of Origin level than he did for Newcastle. He actually won 2 games for Queensland and only 1 game for Newcastle, so that's a never before and probably never again statistic as well. So the 2016 State of Origin series, Game 1, Queensland won 6-4, Game 2, Queensland won 26-16, and then Game 3, New South Wales won the dead rubber 18-14, so Gagai's 2 wins for Queensland was more than he managed for Newcastle. Yeah, particularly vile, particularly bitter. So, like I said, we don't normally do all the scores, but yeah, because it was such a horrendous season, I just felt like doing all of the Newcastle scores in 2016. For in 2017, they still got the spoon, but at least they won a little bit better. In 2018, they got off the bottom of the ladder, and they have at least avoided the wooden spoon since 2017. But all the Knights scores in 2016 right now. So on round 1, and they're all going to be nearly all big losses as you'd expect. Round 1, a loss to Gold Coast 30 points to 12. Round 2, a loss to South 48-6. Round 3, a golden point draw with Canberra 24-all in Newcastle. So that was the one draw they had. In round 4, 40-18 lost to Warriors. In round 5, 18-14 lost to Melbourne Storm. In round 6, the one measly game they won all year. 18-16 win over West Tigers in Newcastle. They've then lost 18 consecutive games after that, believe it or not. So obviously not one away win all year either. And particularly humiliating after they had that win in round 6. That's when, it was pretty much apparent they were going to get the wooden spoon, because 3 of the next 4 games they could not get a point. 3 of the next 4 games they could not manage a single point. In round 7, shut out by Brisbane 53-0. In round 8, a loss to Manly 26-10 on Anzac Day. And Manly also finished bottom 4 as well in 2016. So the only reason it wasn't a huge score was because it was against one of the other struggling teams. 26-10 lost to Manly in round 8, 2016. In round 9, 38-0 to Roosters. In round 10, 62-0 by Cronulla in front of the disgusted home fans at Newcastle. I know Cronulla won the comp, won their first ever comp in 2016, but still 62-0, ouch. In round 11, 2012 lost to West Tigers. In round 12, 2018 lost to Parramatta. In round 13, 46-16 lost to Cowboys. In round 14, 50-14 lost to Warriors. So another huge loss at home. In round 15, they had the bye. In round 16, Nathan Ross got his unbelievable try, one of his 9 tries. So in round 16, even though they lost the game to St George Illawarra 30-18 in front of the home fans of Newcastle, this was a completely solo try by the winger Nathan Ross. So he'd taken the pass from his teammate, and obviously I can't flip through the air like he can, but after catching the ball, what he managed to end up doing was flip forward through the air and ground the ball just inside the field of play, as the wingers do, just inside the field of play. But it was actually upside down as he landed the ball. At the moment that the ball hit the ground, his head was actually a lot closer to the ball. Like it flipped all the way over and managed to get the ball down and stay in the field of play. So it was absolutely phenomenal. I think rugby league fans probably do remember exactly which try I'm talking about there. So they still lost the game to St George Illawarra 30-18 in round 16, but at least they did have at least something to cheer about. In round 17, they had absolutely nothing to cheer about. If you want to pick one single embarrassing moment, so I reckon it's either the 62-0 loss to Cronulla in round 10, or it's this one in round 17. After leading Canberra 22-0, they'd said they led Canberra 22-0 at Canberra Stadium, Sunday Arvo game, and they'd gotten run down and ended up 25-all full time, and then a golden point. Their nemesis Blake Austin came and destroyed them again. I said in the previous Wooden Spoon video, Knights 2015 Wooden Spoon, I said in that one how Blake Austin had destroyed Newcastle in round 13 and in round 8 and in round 18 in 2015. Well, he did it again. Believe it or not, he did it again in 2016. So, what Blake Austin wanted to do, 25-all and golden point, he went for a 40-metre field goal. It was a pretty good attempt. He got it away nicely, but it fell to the right-hand side of the uprights and it fell about 10 metres short. So he missed the field goal, but what then absolutely ridiculously happened, somehow the ball hit the ground awkwardly and bounced all the way back into Blake Austin's arms. It was absolutely ridiculous. So from 40 metres out, he kicked it 30 metres, it hit the 10-metre line, and it bounced all the way back to him, still on the 40-metre line. And the referee said, play on. And at that point, Blake Austin was then able to step past all the Knights players and score that way. And Blake Austin missed his golden field goal, but he ended up getting the golden try to win in the game 29-25. So that's just absolutely, freakish. Freakish scoreline. 2 teams hitting odd number scores. Haven't seen that since the days tries used to be 3 points. And freakish the way he scored that particular match-winning try. So then, that was obviously their 10th consecutive loss. Round 18 had the bye. Didn't have it, but it didn't really matter too much. In round 19, a loss to Melbourne 2016. Okay, that was at least a good performance because they only lost to one of the heavyweights by 4 points. In round 20, thumped by Cronulla 36 points to 4 at Shark Park. In round 21, flogged by Manly 36-16 at Brookvale. In round 22, 28-14 lost to Canberra. In round 23, 42-6 lost to Penrith. In round 24, 26-6 lost to Gold Coast Titans. In round 25, 34-12 lost to South Sydney. And in round 26, a 28-26 loss to St George Illawarra at Cogra Oval. So there you go. The Knights 2016 Wooden Spoon popped up out of the way. Don't usually do all the scores because the videos do go for a long time. I try just to do the most important ones, but just because such a particularly horrendous Wooden Spoon, the worst in 23 years since since Gold Coast Steelers only won the one game in 93. And it's obviously the worst this millennium, you know what I mean? Just chuck all the scores in. So there you go. Only 8 more Wooden Spoons now. Knights 2017 Wooden Spoon coming up next. Then they don't get it again. So if they've avoided it again, 2018 Wooden Spoon Parramatta, and we'll have them all done in the next few weeks. So thank you so much for watching all the way through to the end so you didn't miss any imperative rugby league information. And as I always say, thank you so much for ongoing, continuing, sick, twisted, pungent, purulent, pulverising, brutal support your boy all day. DL47 Toodaloo.